Hey BookTube, today I'm going to be doing a video about The Woman in a Window by AJ Finn. So, needless to say, I'm pretty sure you know by the title that I was actually extremely disappointed with this book for a number of reasons, actually. I kind of don't want this to, turn ranty, but actually, I finished listening to the audiobook last night while I was at work. And when I got home from work, I decided to, Google AJ Finn. Very disappointed that I actually did that. You guys will actually realize that I am super, super, super late when it comes to gossip or when it comes to tea. Okay, that's just something you guys are gonna have to get used to. But however, earlier this year, he came under fire because they found out that he actually lied about having cancer. And the worst part about it was he also lied about, losing his mother, who supposedly had cancer as well too, and then also that he had a brother that he lost to suicide. Like, you will actually have to be a messed up person to sit up here and lie about something like that. Like, why would you do that? Who would do that? Like, what is going on in your head where you think that that is okay? Because that is not okay. Anyway, so now that I know that he is basically Pinocchio, a real life version of Pinocchio, I truly understand why his book was the way that it is, because I have to tell you people, this book is not good. It is not a good book. One thing that I took from this book is the fact that AJ Finn is a huge fan of thrillers, particularly movies from the golden age of Hollywood. I like them like the next person, but I mean, you still have to be able to tell some type of story. And even though that he pulled from all of these movies like Charade, and someone actually said that he plagiarized this movie called Copycat. I've seen that movie. It came out in the 90s. I think it stars Sigourney Weaver and Helen Hunt. I mean, there's some similarities, but I personally don't think that he took like that entire plot. Like people say, plagiarism is when you know, try to pass on someone else's work as your own. And he didn't necessarily do that. It's just that I think that that's just a movie that he liked. So, he took elements from that movie. So, The Woman in the Window is about a woman named Dr. Anna Fox, who is agoraphobic. She's afraid to basically go outside. She's basically a recluse. Because of the fact that she's always inside of her house, she uses her camera to essentially to just spy on her neighbors. And she ends up witnessing a horrific thing that happens inside of one of her new neighbors' houses. And basically that's the plot of, of the story. One thing that I can say is that this book is boring as hell. I never thought that I would actually say that I was completely bored while, well, I listened to this on the audio book, but I never thought that I would think that a thriller would be completely boring. But this one was completely boring. The plot, the one that I just recapped for you, didn't even happen until like well into the middle of the book. Like, basically all it is just you learn her day-to-day routine, things that she do. Like, she's like a part of this in this, I guess you could say, this group online of people who are either they are, agoraphobic, or that they were formerly, they formerly had an agoraphobia. Be careful back there. Why are you watching ants? As soon as you get inside the house, you are gonna have to go get in the shower, okay? All right. I love you. Sorry. Parenting. Where was I? So yeah, so she's in this group, and she's, talking to these people, and literally it's you literally hear or literally listen to or literally read their conversation, and the shit goes nowhere. It doesn't propel the plot. It doesn't move the story forward. It's literally just the book. It literally should have been called The Day in the Life of Anna Fox, because it was boring. It reminds me of one of those 80s or 90s romance novels that were just so boring, and it's like a book that's like this thick, and there's no plot literally up until maybe like the last 10 pages. And that's just what this book was. You know, before I purchased the audiobook on Amazon, I did look at a few of the reviews, and everybody raved about the plot. They raved about the writing. The writing was terrible. I kid you not. The writing was really bad. I thought, literally, if she wasn't a doctor, I would have thought that this woman was 17 years old. I'm not sure if the author himself actually been around grown adult women, but the writing it had an abundance of overly descriptive adjectives that, I kid you not, I really thought that the plot twist of the story was gonna be that Dr. Anna Fox actually wasn't a doctor, and that maybe she probably was a 20 to 19-year-old woman that lived in a psychiatric hospital, and literally that the whole story was just going on in her head. That's what I thought. That's what I literally thought that the plot twist was going to be. Because, what? And then when she's talking to her neighbor's son, who was supposed to be 16, but the way he talked, he sounded like he was 12 years old. I couldn't believe it. And if this wasn't an audiobook, I would have DNF'd it. If I actually had the physical book in my hand, and if I was literally reading it, I would have DNF'd the book. Probably after the second chapter. I just could not take it. And then, as the plot was going forward, it was so predictable. It was so freaking predictable. Everything that happened, every quote unquote plot twist or major reveal was so predictable. Like, what? With the overly descriptive adjectives, I'm pretty sure that the author thought that he was fooling people, or that, he was poetic. It didn't come off as poetic. It came off as dumb and juvenile to me. And yeah, I mean, anybody else who read the book, I mean, if you guys liked it, I mean, I'm not throwing any shade at you if you liked the book. I didn't. It was a huge disappointment for me. Maybe I probably should have did a little bit more research on the book. But me personally, I guess he gave himself the author AJ Flynn, he gave himself a self-diagnosis that he's bipolar, which, I mean, I don't know the guy personally. Maybe he is. I don't know. But to me, it kind of seems like he's a pathological liar. And Dr. Anna Fox is him. That's basically how I feel that himself in the book, Dr. Anna Fox is him. Um, so yeah, it sucks because I that was a book I really, really, really wanted to read or or listen to or whatever. I don't do ratings. I'm not gonna actually rate this book. Um, I listened to two other books on audio that I actually really, really, really enjoy. I'm gonna do a review on both of those books. Maybe I might do a double feature for those books, or I might, review them individually. I don't know yet. One is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and the other one is Unforgivable Love. So I really, really, really like both those books. So yeah, basically those are gonna be either the next video, or if not, then it's gonna be the next video after that, because I did order a few books off of Amazon. So I'm gonna be doing a very, very, very late TBR. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys liked about this book. If you guys did like it, let me know what you liked and what you didn't like. um Unfortunately, I didn't like it very much, so yeah. Bye.